So this is the trailhead to the Boardwalk Trail here at Goose Creek. In the distance, I can see an osprey nest up in the tree. You probably can't tell right now, but it's literally right there. Like I was saying, black bear. So as you can tell, this right here is actually the parking lot. It's empty right now of the group camping. There's the main road, and you come in, you drive, you just keep on driving, and then there's a sign that says group camping. But we're going to walk in here and I'm going to show you exactly what. Right now, their restrooms are closed because of staffing, and plus there's nobody here. But there's a nice little walkway here that goes on up, and you're in the trees. To make reservations, you call the place and you set up a time, an appointment, and all, and you go through there. But or you come out here and you set up, and the park ranger himself will come out here and pay for it and get payment for everything. But the amenities, you have a wash house. It's technically a bathroom. It doesn't have a shower or anything. It's just toilets and urinals for the men and all of that. But you have one campsite over there, and you have another campsite over there. We're gonna go to this one over here since it's like right here, but they're both identical. Both of the campsites are identical. It goes from clean pavement that goes to the wash house to over here to like a rocky dirt type deal. You park over there where I parked, and this is the campground, and they're both named after. This one's named after this, but they're all named. You have these trash bags and trash cans and recycling cans here, like a bear box. Like you're going hiking or camping, you have to have, it's like a bear box. They do have educational signs, like what kind of trees are here. Like this is longleaf pine, as you can tell, the normal pine. Then you have like oaks and everything else, but there's scattered all over. But as you walk into the campsite itself, fire pits, grills, tables, just hanging baskets for wherever you need. Then you have like over here is somewhere you can put your tent. You can put your tents are all through here, all into back there and to that corner, and to that corner, and so on and so forth. It's a nice little campground, and you can probably fit a lot of tents and a lot of people in here. But you have two different sections. You can cook, or there's the normal fire pit right over there. Same here. You can cook or fire pit, and they have it on these concrete and bricks and all. Two grills, and there's a squirrel running over there. It's pretty. I mean, you're surrounded by wildlife. There's no telling exactly what's out here and what you can experience. There's technically a walking trail somewhere back there that actually connects the beach accesses, which is right up the road a little bit. We're fixing to head that way, all the way to the primitive campgrounds, which is a good mile walk on the trail, and it weaves back and forth like this. So yeah, this is the group camping. Very, very, it's out here. I'll let you know, it is out here, but it's pretty cool. There's actually, and if we want to walk over here to the outhouse, to the bathhouse and everything. Well, I can call it a bathhouse. It's not a bath. It's like the toilets and toilet house. There actually is a group campground information board, and I'm going to show that to you right now. There's the actual park itself, and there's the map of it. And then firewood for sale, Sea Ranger, and then there's the number. If you're interested in making reservations, you can visit the park office, or you can call that number right there, or visit that right there, and it's $55 a night for April to October, and $49 a night for November to March, and these are up to 30 people. So there's that, and there's that. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't live too far from here right now, so we can come out here and we can camp if we really wanted to, but we wouldn't be camping here. We'd be camping over there at the primitive, because it's just me and my wife. But like I said, we don't live too far from here, so I can actually just come here for the day, walk the trails, go to the beach, ride around, and see as much wildlife as I possibly can until we leave and all, and then we can go right back to the house, eat and live and sleep there. Saves us money. Just come out here and visit nature, visit the beach, which I'm actually ready for you to see. So we're going to head that way right now. So we're here at the parking lot of the beach access, and there's not a lot of people here. I mean, there's this parking lot, and then there's a parking lot over there that's for overflow. Because during the summer, it does get quite busy. And then from the parking lot to the beach access, this is a nice little walk. But up here, which I'm fixing to show you, right? Yeah, as you can tell, there's right up here. There is a fork in the road.
Hey there, how's it going?
Doing good. It is pet friendly. We'll come back that way. This way is actually the way to the beachfront. As you're walking up, as you can tell, there are benches, and then there are little shelters over here. This is your picnic area. If you want to come out here, if you want to bring food, this would be probably the most ideal place to actually have your picnic or your parties or birthday parties, because there's a little section over here that has a grill. Of course, you have your bare box trash cans and recycling bins here for the whole entire area. Like river access shelter. Back there is the bathrooms for this whole area. There's a bigger section with a grill, another grill, and of course you can see that the tables are moved. Over here is another grill, a bigger grill with a small grill on the side for your bigger parties. But we're gonna walk down this way to show you where the only bathroom is around here, and it's actually on a trail. There are hiking trails scattered throughout, and this is technically just the walkway from the picnic area to the bathroom and so on. It's very nice. It's a nice little area. We enjoyed coming out here because it's relaxing, and like I said before, it's actually easier They come out here and relax next to the water with sand in our toes and stuff. And like you will see later in a little bit, other than going an hour, 2 hours away to the actual beach. Yep, there's the bathhouse. Well, the bathroom, should I say, because it has men's and women's. And right there is that other trail, right there, that's going back to the actual parking lot. But come out, and then you have the Live Oak Trail. And there's that trail actually it's going straight. There's the trail that's actually going through the woods right over there, and that's called the Huckleberry. And you also see there's a cemetery up here. Now you're probably saying, why is there a cemetery at a state park? Well, you gotta think. This place right here was probably inhabited by people before it became a state park. Back in colonial revolution, Civil War times, this is probably someone's house and someone's home and everything was probably somewhere around here. And you can tell it's wide open too. So, I mean, literally wide open. And here's the cemetery. Here's that cemetery. The window in the past. And look how old those graves are. Two people back here. Now there's no telling what they were for, but if I did my research correctly, it was for TB. Tuberculosis. Now, we're still on the Live Oak Trail right here, heading toward the water. The wind over here is now starting to pick up. I can probably hear it on the video, on the audio. So all the Spanish moss hanging in the trees, branches, and the tree limbs and all. Trees falling over from heavy winds and possible hurricanes that came through this year that we didn't really know about. And it, like you said, the Live Oak Trail that I'm on, technically, it just keeps going. But we're not here for the trails. Well, I'm here to show you trails. But we're here at this area for what you see in the front of you. That is technically the Pamlico River. Look, the water's a little high. And the good thing about this is we can go this way. And on top of being on, there's the Live Oak Trail. It actually goes that way. But we can go, you can actually go down there to that sand right there, and that's like a little beach area. But that's not the beach area. That's a beach area. And actually the sand goes all the way down. And there's the river. Now we can come back this way and we can walk straight to it. You follow, you keep going this way, and we'll run into the beach. Now I'm telling you, come out here. If you are an enjoyable hiker, walker, or like nature itself, this is the perfect place for you to come out here. And you can do a little bit of everything. You can see the beach, you can see the water. You can walk in it, put your feet in the sand. And right now, like I said, we're in January. And it's not really that bad right now. There's not many people here. But it's very, very, very enjoyable, should I say. Yeah. It's listen to the waves, the water crashing, the waves crashing to the sound, or to the shore here. It sounds amazing and it's awesome. And it's a nice little walk. Get a little bit of exercise, a little bit of cardio. Even though I'm walking, I'm still enjoying it. Sand does, it does make it hard because sometimes the sand feels like the beach around here. But hey, can't complain. Now, we're coming up to the actual beach area. And this is why. Look at that. It looks like a beach. Sand, as you can tell, the water is starting to erode on high tide and everything. And you can actually pull up a chair anywhere in this area and enjoy yourself. You can come down here close to the water and you can look for animal paw prints and everything. And normally, these posts in the middle of the water, normally there is a line going from post to post all the way around. For this is technically your swimming area because it's flat. From here to that pole right there in the middle is the highest it usually gets normally is 3.5 feet. But look at this area. It's pretty massive. There's a trail that goes down there, and there's a whole lot of osprey nests, and there's a swamp on that side, and then there's the river over here. And you can go down there, and you can do some fishing. It's a good fishing hole. It's one of the best fishing spots there is. But this cliff right here wasn't here, so you can tell there's a whole lot of erosion. So, this is the beach area, and it's wide open. As you can tell, I'm still walking and I'm still technically in the beach area. And I'm gonna turn around now. And you see it. We usually put our chairs over there or over here, depending on how much crowded this place is. And if you look over here, there's another one of those trash and recycle and bear box bins right there. There's a bench right there in honor or in memory of somebody. I don't feel like walking over there. Right a second. There is this right here that tells you, caution, there may be jellyfish. Yeah, it is brackish water, so there could be jellyfish. But also be careful out there because it might be shallow right here. But if you go past those poles, the poles and stuff for the swimming area, it's a drop off. It's deep enough for a bunch of big boats that come through here, and then it's very nice. Now, the longest trail here at Goose Creek is called the Goose Creek Trail. The Goose Creek Trail is that trail that I was trying to point to you over there at the group campground. Well, there's the Goose Creek Trail right there, and that goes all the way to the primitive campground. But that is actually the tour of Goose Creek State Park. It's a bunch to see in person. Luckily enough, we have a vehicle. We can just ride around. Too bad we couldn't go into the actual visitor center, the educational building, because of staffing and because of how everything is with C19 and everything and all of that. But there's a whole lot of plaques stating animals, and talking about animals and talking about what's around the area within this area. Not to mention right here at the state park. And also there's a auditorium, there's a science lab. It's an educational center for a reason, educational building. But in the very back room, I didn't know, like when we were walking to the boardwalk, there was that glass room that we saw, that you saw behind me. That's actually, you can go in there and there's animals in there. They're not alive. They were alive, but now they're taxidermied. But it's to show you what kind of animals are technically around here. All the way from, there's a couple of bear in there. There's a whole lot of smaller animals. Alligator heads that used to be there. There's a little fish tank that's got not live fish in there. It was just showing you like a where the water level is, what's above the water level, what could be below the water level. There is non-taxidermied snakes, but they're like rubbery. But they show you the different types of snakes that are in this area of North Carolina and possibly here. But if you enjoyed this, come and see it for yourself. Like I said, I'm gonna put all of Goose Creek's information in the description. But most and foremost, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. I got a whole list of places I want to go, and they're not just in North Carolina. Even though this is my home state, and I would love North Carolina, but they're not all in North Carolina. So, if you subscribe for more, videos will come, and I'll be highly appreciated, because you never know. You don't know how much a subscribe actually means to me. You don't know how much a like does for the channel and for me. It actually makes me happy inside to see, okay, more people like. Well, another person subscribed. They actually like my content. And I noticed at the end of the video, and normally I've already lost your interest, or someone has already lost their interest. But for that one person, thank you. You've made my day. But until next time, stay adventurous. Keep exploring.